Wilbur, tell them they still got 3 minutes. Calm down.
He's ready for the kick, mate.
I know, but it's going to be a long 3 minutes.
What did the game started late, Tim?
It's a 10-minute break. 12:50 kickoff.
We are about to get underway in not ideal conditions. We've got St. John's from Roma up against McAuley College. St. John's will kick off. They are from Roma. Their coach is Matthew Edwards. And they've been out there for a while, so finally we'll get underway. As mentioned, completely different conditions from yesterday. Let's see who can hang on to the ball the most. Will go a long way to winning this contest. Good first carry there by Alex Wilson. Then line them. Big left shoulder, I should say, coming from Charlie Jenkins. Probably just make a little bit of drizzle on the screen. At the moment, no handling errors as they try and finish this first set. It comes to the last tackle. Referee today for this one is Brendan Eberlink. And that's nicely taken on the 20. Rory Delaney. He's wearing the 1, away from the rollover. It is indeed. Jenkins. Involved in defence in the first set. It's his first carry with the red headgear. Takes it on the hip. There's a lock forward in Jackson Packer. It's the 40. Ricketts. Good defensive set here from McAuley so far. A few metres there, but got the offload away, and it's up to Duke Puxey to do 2 tackles in the one collision. Crossfield kick, midfield. Oh, everybody pulled out of it, and the end is going to be tidied up by McAuley College, and they'll pick it up 15 metres short of halfway. It was the fullback and Clancy Hardy to finally take responsibility for the footy. O'Halloran gets to his feet quickly. They come to the blind side. Barry. Halfway line's now been crossed. The dummy half will go for a scoot. It's McClure. Barry going to dummy half as McClure gets up to play it. No way through there for Spence Black. So straight away, as we see Tupu plays very close to each other with their passes. That's the longest one of the set. Goes to the 6 in hole. He puts it high. The heat comes through. He ducks underneath oncoming fire. I think he knew he was going to get cleaned up if he stayed upright. Oh, that's a great tackle from the 14. And Robert McClure, copybook. That goes backwards. Nobody wants it. Cut-out ball. Still nobody wants it. Picked up on the half volley. Defence coming through now here from Nicholas Austin. And Austin will drive the St. John's player back towards his own try line. Packer again. 2 13s come together. O'Halloran, tackler. Last tackle. So 12 metres out from the try line, and they've had their last tackle option. So chase is good. Nally gets pulled down on the 40. Hardy, no way through there. Yeah, short passes. Alex Wilson again. Blindside they go. Half back and Potts. Oh, what a shooter pass it, sir. And he's going to get a penalty. Not too sure the penalty was for. Holding him down, but I think after he smashed him, the Potts is actually lying on his hands of the tackler. Such was the way he hit him. Anyway, Duke Puxey will go back and play it on the mark. The referee deems the penalty took place. Duke Puxey will have to do it all over again and get hit twice. 11 out. Now 10. Didn't worry about moving back then, but anyway. Forward runner crashing into it. There's Alex Wilson, and Alex Wilson, defence is better. They stand. He can't bring the big fella down. Trying to get underneath, and he will weave his way over, and he'll score the try. And Robert McClure, after a big run there from Alex Wilson, opens the account in the 5th minute. So, standing the tackle is Alex Wilson. He's almost a little bit late in picking it up. Ducks underneath one. Greasy conditions. Gets through the arms there of Hagan Burns. And scores a strong try after some good forward work beforehand. Particular Wilson. Version wiped away. Score remains 4-0. Won't be easy to kick either. So again, another high ball. Oh, it's tough conditions. Total blame here, but unfortunately, Sebastian Potts comes up with an error, and that'll give you 12 metres out from the try line. And you can certainly see that the rain's getting heavier here at Jack Manskey Oval. So we can't be too hard on the man underneath the high ball. I think we might see a few of those for the rest of the afternoon. 6 tackle option. Scrum feed again. He's going, there you go. Straight to the lock's feet. The defence is strong. From McAuley. Oh, it just falls over. Bodie Riggs, I thought, was going to go all the way, but he just lost his footing. Greasy conditions. I've walked across the ground here this morning. It's actually a little bit of, it's like black soil, so it's shiny and slippery. Ideal for grass, of course, but it's going to be a little bit slippery with a pair of plastic boots. Cover defence, the line defence comes off with Potts, the man who spilt the pill. Little knock on. Burns the culprit. It's going to be a scrum, must be the 5th tackle. Otherwise, it would have had a changeover. So, push in the scrum. The referee lets it go. Fantastic. Might have held it up there, but anyway, because the ball came out the way it was supposed to, let it go. Wilson. Well, mums and dads, if you're watching anywhere around the state, you might have to get the washing machine ready. There's a lot of smelly clothes coming your way. So we go to the blind side. Big shot, gets the offload. Potts is with it. Beats Wonders Potts, not the second one. He's going to roll over the tackle there from Jack Bowen. Cut out ball. Brave in your own half, considering the conditions. Sideline is going to be skirted upon, and it's just going to stay in the field of play. Good effort there from Austin to stay in the field of play. Now it's a changeover. I'm not really sure whether Tyler Vaitupu knew it was the last. St. John's Roma will get the turnover on the 30-metre line. 4-0 in favour of McAuley. Trying the 5th minute to Rob McClure. Catch and pass, lovely stuff, goes without it. It'll be a knock on. Ball in hand could have been dangerous. As I said, the coach for St. John's, Matthew Edwards. Managers Matthew Creeley. Principal is Mark Watson from St. John's. Won by McAuley. Fullback comes in. Nancy Hardy. Back the other way. 5'8", gets the offload to the fullback, and Hardy again gets the footy. After Hull gives it to him. McAuley College, coached by David Harris. Manager Paul McClure. And their principal is Jason Pacey. Catch and pass forward in the back line, which is okay. Barry gives it a turn to Austin, who'll take it to the 20. Blind side. Steps off the left, nimble footed for an 8. Barry. Crossfield kick. The referee's right there with her onside. It's gone backwards. That's a knock on. I think you'll find from St. John. So McAuley should get another scrum feed, and they will, going by their celebrations. You don't show that much thrill if you knock it on yourself. So McAuley, an opportunity here to put some more points on. Pushing the scrum again, it still comes out the way of McAuley. Here he is, the big number 8. He's playing in the centres is Jaden Barry. Oh, cannonball stuff coming off the line from St John's. Here he goes again. Swerved and beat the first, Barry. Well, I think he was running as a decoy runner, but he's knocked it on. Big Wilson. Let's have a look at this. I think he had control over this football. He got towards the line and maybe just come unstuck and underneath that left wing. So look at this scrum. It's a bit of a rugby union scrum there. So trying to win the front row battle. McAuley's defence, well, they've scored the first points, but they're really denying any progress from St John's. St John's coming from Roma. Second play ball, but gently puts down hole with a shot underneath the ribs. A little bit of help there from Spence Black. Now that's just going to land on the forward. Takes it over his head nicely there. There's Clancy Hardy. Puts a fend on Hardy, but coming back at him is the lock forward in Jackson Packer. Before he gets 8 metres inside St John's territory. So St John's unable to get to a good field position to get a kick away. It's McAuley. All 6 tackles inside their own half. Penalty. Holding down in the ruck. It's might be pretty hard to get up quicker than usual. Considering the conditions. It's going to take a tap from where he stands. Who else? Alex Wilson. Still going as Wilson. Still driving with the legs as Alex Wilson. Held as a referee. Shot coming out here and the lock forward in Jackson Packer puts one on Potts. So now they're within 10. Options left and right for McAuley. Goes himself. Pop pass over the top. Right foot trying to get through the bigger defender Jackson Wyman. Wyman had a great game yesterday for St John's. There he's again involved in the tackle. I think Wyman might have scored a try yesterday. O'Halloran played a metre out. Kick into the in-goal area. Sits up nicely here for the fullback and Rory Delaney. Delaney too had an exceptional game yesterday. Inside the 10, so a relieving side finder. St John's will play that 15 short of halfway. Let's see if they can get down the other end. They've had very few carries inside McAuley College's half of the Jack Mansky Oval. Catch the pass. Jackson Wyman. Going to be a handful this afternoon here for McAuley. Waiting for the players to get back on side. Well, if they're not on side, the straight arm will fix that. Oh, big shot. Has the ball gone backwards? No, the referee's going to say it's a knock on. Well, he got smashed towards the northern end of the ground, the same way the footy went, but the referee seems to think there was, has deemed it to be knocked on, so we'll go with his call, as we always do. Jack Williams doesn't agree. Short passes. Oh, Thought that might have been Williams clashing his head on the knee of Anderson, but seems to be okay. No look pass. Finds the lock, the prop forward, and Jaden Barry out wide. Halloran. So they're 15 out, 25 out, right in front. Hardy gives it to his winger. So Nelly gets driven back here. Rory Delaney over the top. Linham. Last tackle. Coming out, the Weinman comes out of the line. Kick in the in goal. It's going to sit up. He's still in the in goal area. Still in the in goal area. So the referee will probably award, and he does award a penalty. Dragging the player after he'd been grounded. Not keen on getting a few more metres from that touch finder. There's a knock on. Yeah. Logan Sheff, disappointed in himself, goes back into position. St. John's were on this field yesterday. I'll bring out the try scorers from that game in the second half, which is a minute away. Half-time is. So the job here for St. John's is defend for the last set. And this time you can see Jaden Barry on the right-hand side in the centre position. So he's journeyman. Runs behind his own player in the marker. Duke Puxey plays it a metre out. Flat-footed, thank you very much, is Harrison Dean. Throws a dummy. Now with Hardy. Hardy's going to be caught ball on another penalty. Do they take two with 20 seconds to go? Bit of a chat amongst themselves. They're going to take the two. I think this might be the first penalty kick. Tim, do you remember one yesterday? First penalty kick. Field one anyway. We saw a penalty kick here for on the outside fields for, I think it was Ashgrove or Padua to lock it up. So this for a 6-0 lead. Strikes it nicely, and so McAuley College, they lead 6 points to 0. We'll take a break with the second half coming up shortly. A penalty just before half time as a 6-0 lead after a try in the 5th minute to Robert McClure. Macquarie College leading 6-0. They value that 2 points because with greasy conditions, as you can see out there. If you just joined us here, this is Confraternity 2024. We've got Macquarie College up against St. John's of Roma, and there's the outlook. That's from what the locals tell me. That's where the rain comes from your top of the screen. So it's not going to let up today anyway. Wait and see. Rest day tomorrow. It gives the grounds, players, everybody a bit of a break. And come Thursday, hopefully Mother Nature will shine upon the facilities here at Jack Mansky Oval. So the siren will go off in a few seconds and we'll be underway. So as you'd expect, greasy conditions. Referee Brendan Ebel-Link will get us underway. First carry coming from Charlie Jenkins. He gets the offload. They do need to score probably next, but Not straight from the kick-off, but anyway, they want to keep the ball live in these conditions as fortune favours the brave Weinman. Somebody needs to go with a big fella. He gets his arms free more often than not. If you're there, you're going to get yourself a nice little short ball. Has a bit of a bow peep. 2 knock-ons there, and McAuley will get a scrum feed on the 40. Scrum 1. Break out the left-hand side again from the forward. Held his referee before he's pushed back any further. Player goes back to the mark where he heard the held call, and the referee agrees. Potts finds Vaitupu. Jupe Paxty deserves a try. He's been strong. Taking a lot. Grubber kick into the end goal area. A second grubber kick here, and it's been pounced on. I think the try will be awarded to Darby Lindham if the referee confers with the touch judge and agrees. No, a knock on. So he's denied. Let's have a look at this again. There's 2 kicks here. Here's the first one, then a second one into the in goal area, and yeah, he probably hasn't ground. Good call from the touchy. 50-50 on that one. It's gone the right way. My hearing's really good. Was that whistle coming from the far field? Yeah. I hear a whistle, but the breeze is coming from the backfield. Where did that go? I don't know whether it's a Harbour Bridge or a Hail Mary or what do you want to call it, but anyway. Think about that. Confraternity just throwing them up. Dummy. Again, bringing that man Vaitupu into play. Puxy again slammed on his back. Jack Bowen involved. Markers are all offside. Play on, loses the footy. Is that a kick? No, he lost control of the footy. He's going to get a penalty on markers not square. Well, played the advantage, I guess. So I said all the referees here to learn and ply their trade in real life situations. So Mark Savage, the president of Rugby League Brisbane Referees Association, is here as well to look at some of the talent on display. Alex Wilson. Wilson! Well, I'm going to say penalty because he was called held and he went on with it. Oh, the leg grab. Enemy number 1 of the referee. Hate it. So Wilson decided to have a carry himself, and maybe it wasn't a good idea, but anyway, Alex will get up and play it. Throws a dummy. McClure, who has a try in the 5th minute. That was the last try that was scored, or only try of the match. But Tupu reaches out and scores a try. The referee will have a look. Doesn't confer too much with the touch judges. I said he deserved a try. He gets one to Zachary Duke Puxty. And they denied in that right corner moments ago. Throws the ball back there. There's Tyler Vaitupu. Elbow did not touch the ground. The left hand did, held him up and allowed the right arm to go over and score the try. So 10-0, kick to come. Now, the jigsaw puzzle that has been sorted out. The next game on this field will be the Cathedral College up against Mount Maria Mitchelton. I'm pretty sure Michael Crutcher will pop over and explain how that came about. It's quarterfinals footy coming up after this one. So, Lyon and Nelly unable to convert. So have a look at this. Turns around, arms free, pops it out the back. A little bit of a jig, goes through, and unfortunately, Jack Bowen couldn't stop the progress of Zachary Duke Puxty. So, restart, bounces, has to jump to keep that in play. Grabbed by the collar, Darby lineman. Right in front of us here at the commentary box at Confraternity, home of the Townsville Blackhawks, part of the Host Plus Cup competition. They'll take on the North Devils. If you haven't had enough footy after Confraternity up here in Townsville, get on down here and support your Blackhawks against the Devils, who I think sit in second spot behind the Northern Pride. Harrison Dean. And can you have too much footy? Origin tomorrow night. Women's State of Origin here in Townsville Thursday night. Girls' final of Confraternity will be played before that contest. So Delaney loses his footing and take the tackle. Rain's just got a little bit lighter, but damage has already been done. Weinman, where's the support? That arm's free again, but he's decided not even to look around anymore. I think he's probably given up on any support. Little knock on at the back of the ruck there, but the penalty is going to go against McAuley College for interference in the ruck. You can just see Hagan Burns telling his teammates to silence it. We've already got the penalty. Doesn't find touch. Coach killer number 2. Austin with the footy. Heavy contact. Gets away from the first one, but just hanging on to him in the end there was Jackson Packer. There's going to be a penalty going on with it. Deciding not to kick for touch. Wisely decided upon. And a penalty. Stop start this one, 10-0. 11.5 to go. Handling errors. Penalties are starting to rack up. How many stoppages we really want to see of that after a try's been scored. So here we go again. Centre of the park, Jack Mansky. No. Tyler Vaitupu, he comes up with a handling error. So that'll be a scrum on the halfway line. Big carry there from the giant with the red headgear. Charlie Jenkins, short ball, defence is strong. Steps off the left, then the right. Trying to weave his way through there is Jake Williams. Doesn't get any further than the 20-metre line. Burns goes back the other way. Gets the offload to Weinman. He spins and turns, so he can dance, the big fella as well. Light on his feet. 3 defenders. You can hear the referee called held. Like him to go back. Crossfield, well, it's not really a crossfield kick. It's quite an easy take in the end, unless he's driven into the end goal area, but he's going to be just in the field of play. You find that was Delaney coming through. There's Delaney again over the top. Loses the footy. Scrum feed here to St John's. Well, St John's need, they've got less than 10 minutes to go. They're yet to put anything on the scoreboard. They've got an opportunity here. So he's trying to play a little bit of tunnel ball, grade 1. And you have to get to your feet to play it between your legs first, sir. From dummy half. Lachlan Anderson. Burns. Stuck with the footy. Coming in to tackle him is McClure, the try scorer. Not going anywhere from there. Dummy half run. Marker defence is better. Weinman winding up. Bounce one out, but she's drawn 4 defenders. Needs a really quick play of the ball. It's not forthcoming. Go to the right. Goes back in field there. Does Williams trying to get to the try line. The referee's right there. As he scored the try, he's going to walk back and say no. And it's going to be a penalty against St John's, I think, for a bit of lip. Unless it's a double movement. Well, it's going to be a double movement, I think. Doesn't gesture that it's a bit of lip. Skipper comes in to have a chat. Pretty sure he's not going to change his mind. Assuming it was a double movement against Williams. Tupu on the 20. There we go. Let's just, yeah, thank you. Probably don't need another scrum. Same result's going to happen from the same spot. Weinman. Again, the big fella. Stands on his feet this time. Now they're going to be quick to the right-hand side. Through the hands, they've got an opportunity, but they're going to go through another ball carrying Charlie Jenkins. And you can't see it on screen, but they're screaming for the McAuley defence to sweep over to the left-hand side, the right-hand attacking edge of St John's Roma. They go back into the field of play. Let's see if we can get a completed set of 6 here. We haven't had one for a while. Throws a dummy. Packer. Pulled down by his opposite in O'Halloran. Williams, what do I do? Just throws it, Weinman. Not ideal for the big fella to try and get down and pick that one up, so another knock on. 6 minutes remaining, 10-0 in favour of McAuley College. Division 1 game coming up shortly between Mount Maria from Mitchelton and the Cathedral College. Set up, they were waiting for Jaden Barry and yes, and the Cathedral College from Rockhampton. High shot, penalty. Well, it's not for a high shot, it's for markers not being square. There won't be a kick for touch. Another tap restart. Oh. Sort of half fooled everyone, taking a quick tap on his own. There's the hooker in Sven's black. Holding down the ruck, another penalty here for McAuley College. St John's of Roma have leaked too many penalties, too many knock-ons. Less than 5 minutes to go. You think they're going to lose this one, St. John's from Roma. And to try and put it to bed, they'll look for more points. Will McAuley, Alex Wilson with the first carry. Hold. Get up and play it. 18 out from the try line. Linham gets a shot there from the lock forward, and Jackson Packer. Here he goes again. Alex Wilson. So they'll have another fresh set of 6 here. The rain starts to pick up a little bit more again. I think they might be thinking about, well, briefly they were going to take the 2. And if they were, I'd give it a big Alex Wilson to have a shot. Here he goes. By Tupu. Dart from dummy half, reaches out and over and scores. So Colton, Sven's Black put the 3rd try on the board, and that'll come back-to-back penalties. Drop ball from St. John's, gave them good field position. Burrows down, bounces off. I think that you'll find that was Charlie Jenkins with the red headgear. A try in the 37th minute. So you can see that the rain's a little bit heavier. That's not a footy to the left, that's the headgear of the goal kicker. Comes up, strikes it. Low and flat. Conversion is successful, 16-0. Just have a look at this. Bounces off the big man, goes into his shoulder, actually. He's bounced off the shoulder. Pretty happy with that. So St. John's, Roma, well, they're going to send it deep. I thought they might have gone for a short kick-off, even a grubber kick. Here comes big Alex Wilson, and big Alex charges into the line like it's the first carry of the match. Gets to the 20. This time, a shot coming from the lock forward. Jackson Packer's been strong with the right shoulder here this afternoon. Well, they want to put some hurt on the board off by Tupu. Seen a couple of attempted big shots there from St. John's at Roma. Packer again involved, held his referee. Puts it on the toe. At the back there will be Delaney now. St. John's, Roma beats 1, beats 2. Puts the left arm fend, gets a flick pass. A Falcon juggles it, loses it. It's going to be dived on the end here by McAuley College, and there'll be a knock on and a scrum with 40 seconds to go. I'm pretty sure both sides are not keen for a back this scrum. They just want to get a hot shower. I'm pretty sure they're going to run out of hot water here today, but I don't know how much hot water Happy's got here. We'll have to go around to his place. And it's a big place. I reckon this place is big. Happy Thompson, CEO of the Townsville Blackhawks, been wonderful and a wonderful host. CEO here since the Townsville Blackhawks came into the competition in 2015, the year they made the grand final, got beaten by the Ipswich Jets. Robert Louis played for the Townsville Blackhawks that day, I remember. Full time here, 16-0 in favour of McAuley College. Tries to Duke Puxey, Sven's Black and McClure. And don't forget the penalty kick just before half-time to lead 6-0. They run out winners 16 points to 0. And we'll have a blockbuster coming up for you after the break here at Confraternity 2024.